It's the usual. People doubt that I wrote TempleOS. The easiest thing to do is to prove God and then say, I don't give a fuck. I get to command Intel to make God's temple glorious. I don't give a fuck if Larry Page is in doubt. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. You know, there's kind of a bit of wisdom. Well, this is, well, anyway, a friend told me a joke. How does a real man know if a woman's having an orgasm? And the punchline is, he doesn't care. I don't give a fuck if Larry Page is in delusional land or whoever else. Intel is my bitch. So, fuck them. We'll go to NIST. We're going to take the first 5 decimal digits. So 95846. 95846. My file manager is not coming up. What is your fucking malfunction? You know, this version of Linux is not better. Firefox, I upgraded to 16, either that or I got spyware or some shit. Fucking, I don't care if you spy, I'm fucking broadcasting. Just fucking don't interfere with this shit. The fuck? You gotta be kidding me. I'm opening a goddamn file, motherfucker. Open a new window. How about that? There was a story on Firefox being different. What the fuck? What is this fucking bullshit? Okay. I don't want to do it this way. I don't even know the VI commands. Fucking VI. Fuck, man. This version of Linux sucks. 95846. 95846. In like manner, also the woman adorned himself in modest apparel with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. Let the women learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over a man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed than Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. So, what? there could be somebody listening. Okay, so fuck. What the hell is this shit? This just started happening. I don't know. The install got all fucked up in this version of Ubuntu. What is it, timeout? What? I have to log out and then log in. I'm gonna have to cut the string. I'll just, oh fuck it. That's fucked. So, so I set a limit of 100,000 lines of code. The reason is when you press F1, it gives you an index. And I don't want this to be intimidating. Each one of these should be small enough, or I want a person to feel like they can master it. The vision is a Commodore 64. We don't want third-party libraries. You bring to the table all the code. There is a, let me show you how you can make an application. This guy made an ISO file, and eventually we're going to have TempleOS as a TempleOS is going to be a ROM that's burned into the Intel chip, because I get control of Intel because of God. If it really is God, then I really do have control of Intel. So how do we download this fucker? Download. What is your malfunction? Fucking fuck. I want to fucking download. Find file, copy path, raw. Fucking fuck. Raw. Open. Save. Okay, so in my download directory, oh, I can't open my download directory because fucking Linux is fucked. Okay. Demo.iso. Fucking. Okay, now. So what you do is keep your files to about 50 meg so that you can easily do a snapshot backup, C to D. I keep a C and a D drive, and I do a copy of C to D throughout the day, and I can anyway, it's really nice. So in this case, we are setting the ISO file to downloads. Okay, save. You know, actually, this is slightly embarrassing. let's see. My CD-ROM mounting is bad on my personal version. Well, that's weird. You think it works? I don't think so. Let's see. How did that happen? It worked. It's kind of weird. Okay, so let's do a README. One, open boot. CD. Okay, so this guy distributes a he kind of manhandled. He didn't make it very native. Basically, he damn near runs on bare metal with almost no usage of the operating system. He damn near runs on bare metal. Damn near. Okay, so, uh-oh. Okay, so this is a text adventure that he distributed with an ISO file. So an ISO file can be, I don't know, 6 gig if it's DVD. So you can have games that come on ISO, and we're going to have a ROM burned into the CPU. Okay. Yes, this is one of those, you're in a forest in the woods. Okay, so I have banned third-party libraries. I set a limit of 100,000, and it took me 10 years to write 100,000. So other operating systems want user developers, like the Commodore 64, are our primary goal. I will ban third-party software if necessary, or something like that. I'm not going to do that. But anyway, user developers, that's our goal. So you're going to have, maybe you're going to spend 10 years and write 100,000 lines of code. That's kind of the picture. You're going to spend 10 years and write 100,000 lines of code. And in the meantime, you're going to get ISO files with other people's projects, and you're going to run them like that. Now, you can, I think it's a better idea to operate off of ISO files than to install everything. If we install everything, the whole philosophy is to keep it small. For one thing, this doesn't work good with large numbers of files. If you hit Control-D, it brings you to the file manager. This could be rewritten, I guess, but it's not the point. This loads in all the files in all the directories, and if you started installing, there's 700 files right now. If you did 7,000, it starts taking a while, and so why don't we plan to do most operations off of an ISO file? So you can kind of think of it like cartridges. It's very similar to that kind of mentality. you can make an ISO file from TempleOS. One of the most enlightening videos I do is making a distribution. This doesn't need to be here. Anyway, Control Shift M. I was just talking about this. You can't put a $sign in a text tag. So I have some issues. Let's say you want to put a $sign in the tag of the command. There's no way to do it. So we're not limited to ASCII. We need to think about the 1,000-year time span, and we want to get it perfect. Now ASCII has all that funky shit below 32. We can repurpose all of that. It should be used, shouldn't it? We don't want to make stupid shit, but we should use all of that. And you know, it's so easy to get a new character when we have the upper 128 and the low. We have all the lower ASCIIs as new characters, so it doesn't really solve any problems to change one character for another. But it would be very easy to make a new command for a new character. We could say ASCII 1 is start and ASCII 2 is end. There's nothing that stops us from that. We got to think about the 1,000-year time span. Anyway, so I know that one character that bothers me is 127. I do delete with Control. I do the delete key, and I don't do the 127. Anyway, never mind. So, so I have a list of some, somewhere in here is what I call committee questions. We could talk about them. I don't really feel like it. I'd rather beat the shit out of the who don't know what a random number is. God damn it. Club the shit out of the don't know what a goddamn random number is. Certified random number. What the fuck do you think it is? It's a goddamn legally certified random number. 32897. And it came to pass when the king heard the words of the woman that had rent his clothes, and he passed by upon the wall, and the people looked, and behold, his sackcloth within upon his flesh. Then he said, God do so and more also to me, if the head of Elisha the son of Saphat shall stand on him this day. But Elisha sat in his house, and the elders sat with him, and the king sent a man from before him. But ere the messenger came to him, he said to the elders, See ye how this son of a murderer hath sent to take away my head? Look, when the messenger cometh, shut the door, and hold him fast at the door. Is not the sound of the master's feet behind him? And while he yet talked with him, behold, the messenger came unto him, and said, Behold, this evil is of the Lord. What should I wait for the Lord any longer? Then Elisha said, Hear ye the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, Tomorrow about this time shall a measure of flour be sold for a shekel, 2 measures of barley for a shekel, in the gate of Samaria. That's about cheap games. Here's a riddle. What's a random number? Is it a neural net? Is it Bitcoin? Is it, I don't know. What if it's a random number? What do you think it could be a random number? What do you think? Do you think the random beacon is random numbers? Why would they make random numbers and call them random beacon? That's stupid. It can't be that.